For further discussion on this attack on the Abuja-Kaduna train, let's bring in security expert Lanre Suraj. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. Well, as it is, rail transportation was viewed, or is being viewed actually, as an alternative, considering the series of attacks being recorded on the road. Now, the attack is even coming to this alternative source of transportation. What is your reaction to this?
My reaction is simply that the whole of Nigerians must actually stand up for once to totally condemn all those that will be behind this atrocious act. This is not a target at the government. This should not be considered as a political affair, and it should be described as what is it? A total criminal act against the state, against Nigerians, and against the people. It is not about just even the security on the roads alone in terms of the attack by criminals. It is also about the safety of people that would decongest the road and do the train traveling. For sure, I do the train when I'm in Abuja, going to Kaduna or thereabout. It feels not only safer, it reduces the number of traffic on the road, it reduces our emission to the carbon contribution to climate change issues. It provides a safety that we're all talking about. It also reduces the cost of traveling. So the people that are behind the perpetual keeping of people on the road respond, and I don't want to totally reduce it to just this is about bandits. I mean, this is about the highest level of criminality that we can see within the system. If you remember, some of the people have been pilfering some of the sleepers on these rail tracks for some time, and even politically exposed persons have been identified to be behind some of these criminal acts against the people of Nigeria and against the country. So for me, this is unbelievable. This is the height, of any form of espionage against the state, and that should actually be treated as such.
All right, as unbelievable as it might seem, it is the reality. And it also goes to show the extent to which these elements would go to, if you call it, maybe fight the state or just carry out their heinous crimes. Let's talk about the way the government has been going against the fight against terror, whether in the northwest, northeast, or any part of the country at all. What would you say about that? As much as we've been made to believe that now we have, new Tucanos, we have this and that are taking care of some of the challenges, it is very important, and that point is really missing. I've mentioned this on your program severally. It is very important that the socio-economic aspect of fighting insurgency and all forms of insecurity is also as crucial as the security and political side of it. Look at what is happening in the southeast, for instance. It's gradually, either you like it or not, metamorphosing the way we started with the Boko Haram in the northwest, which was just restricted as at that time to Borno State and technically some part like Maduguri and the rest of them. And now you don't only have it in the north, in the total north center of northeast, you are talking about even north central and the rest of that. Before it was checkmated, it was already moving even to the south. So it is something that needs to be checked, and it is not about relying on arms and ammunition. It's about also ensuring addressing some of the socio-economic issues that are responsible as attraction for suicide bombers and some of the insurgents. All right, Mr. Suraj. So not just the military aspect of it, but also the socio-economic angle to fighting this war. Security expert Lanre Suraj, thank you for sharing your perspectives with us on TVC News at 7. Always my pleasure.